Welcome to this tutorial dedicated to the TIA Connect custom knowledge base. We will discover how to enrich the AI Copilot and MCP tools with our own technical documentation, specifications, machine specs, internal standards, manufacturer manuals. The idea is simple: we drop files into a folder, and the AI can then search for information there to better assist us in our automation projects. When working with an AI assistant on an automation project, the AI knows TIA portal standards, but it doesn't know our internal specifications. It doesn't know that our conveyor uses a specific drive, that our test protocol requires certain steps, or that our specifications demand a maximum cycle time. The custom knowledge base solves this problem. We drop our documents into a dedicated folder. TIA Connect indexes them automatically with a BM25 search engine, the same algorithm as professional search engines, and the AI can then query this base to find relevant information. Supported formats are PDF, Markdown, TXT, and HTML. Let's see how this works in practice. In the TIA Connect WPF interface, we find the Custom Docs view. This is where we manage our knowledge base. At the bottom, the statistics bar indicates the number of indexed documents, the total number of chunks, these are the text fragments into which documents are split for searching, and the folder path where to drop our files. The Open Folder button directly opens the storage folder in Windows Explorer. This is where we will drop our documents. The default path is in App Data Roaming, under FileSystemWatcher Corp, TIA Connect, Custom Docs. It's a standard folder. You can copy files into it, delete them, and create subfolders if necessary. For this tutorial, we have prepared 3 documents representative of a typical industrial project. A PDF specification for a conveyor, it describes technical specs, sensors, and operating modes. A Markdown file with our PLC variable naming standard. And a text file with commissioning notes. These are exactly the type of documents found in any automation project that the AI cannot know without us providing them. We drop our 3 files into the folder. Back in TIA Connect, the documents automatically appear in the list. TIA Connect constantly monitors the folder using a FileSystemWatcher. As soon as a file is added or modified, it is indexed in the background without intervention. The green status confirms that the indexing went well. We can see the number of chunks for each document. The PDF was split into several fragments, the Markdown and TXT into fewer because they are shorter. Let's check the statistics via the get_custom_docs_stats MCP tool. We find the total number of documents, the number of chunks generated by indexing, the absence of errors, and the directory path. These MCP tools are free, they do not count toward the license call quota. The idea is that the AI can freely consult our documentation without restriction. The list_custom_docs tool displays all indexed documents with their metadata. For each document, we get a unique identifier, the file name, the detected format, the size, the number of chunks, the indexing status, and the date. This information allows the AI to know exactly what is available in our knowledge base before starting a search. Let's get to the essentials: searching. We are looking for conveyor speed. The BM25 engine analyzes our query, tokenizes the words, applies multilingual stemming, it can handle French, English, and German, and ranks the results by relevance. Each result indicates the source document, a text snippet with the relevant passage, a relevance score, and the page or chunk number. This is exactly the information the AI needs to answer a contextual question. Second search, we are looking for variable naming conventions. The engine finds the relevant passages from our Markdown file. Now imagine a concrete scenario: the AI creates tags for our project. Thanks to this search, it can first consult our internal standards and name the variables according to our conventions, instead of using generic names. This is the full added value of the custom knowledge base. The AI adapts to our context. If the AI needs more context around a search result, it can read the full chunk. Each document is split into fragments of about 1,000 characters with a 200-character overlap between chunks. This ensures that no information is lost at the boundaries. Here, we are reading the full chunk containing the passage found earlier. For some short documents, the AI can also retrieve the full text. This is useful for naming standards or commissioning notes, concise documents that the AI can ingest entirely to have a complete view. The text is reconstructed from all the document's chunks. Here is the scenario that illustrates the full power of this feature. We ask the AI to create tags for our conveyor. Without the custom knowledge base, the AI would invent generic names and approximate specifications. With our base, it will first consult the specifications to know the sensors and actuators, then consult our naming standard to apply the correct conventions. The result: tags compliant with our specifications and internal standards, created in seconds. Let's check the created tags. The names follow our naming convention, the prefixes are correct, the types match the specifications, and the comments are filled in. The AI didn't invent this information, it found it in our documents. This is the difference between a generic AI assistant and an assistant that knows our project. The knowledge base is alive. If we modify a document, for example, By adding notes after a day of commissioning, TIA Connect detects the change and automatically reindexes the file. The number of chunks may change if the document has grown. No manual action is required, folder monitoring is permanent. You can also force reindexing manually. The reindex button next to each document allows you to restart the indexing of a specific file. And the reindex all button restarts the indexing of the entire base. This is useful if you suspect a problem or after a major update of several documents simultaneously. If a document is no longer relevant, it can be removed from the base. Deleting it removes the document from the index but does not delete the physical file from the folder. You can also delete the file directly from the folder. TIA Connect will detect the absence and clean up the index automatically. The WPF interface also includes a search bar. You can search directly from the Custom Docs panel without going through the Copilot or the MCP. Results are displayed as cards with the source document name, a snippet of the relevant passage, and a relevance score. This is convenient for quickly checking that our documents are properly indexed and finding information without leaving the application. Let's recap what we have just discovered. The TIA Connect custom knowledge base allows you to enrich the AI with your own technical documents. The process is simple. You drop PDF, Markdown, TXT, or HTML files into a folder, and TIA Connect automatically indexes them with a professional BM25 search engine. The AI can then query this base via 5 free MCP tools with no quota restrictions. In practice, this means the Copilot can consult our specifications, naming standards, commissioning notes, everything that makes our project specific. The result, an AI assistant that knows our context and produces code compliant with our standards. Documents are monitored in real time, automatically reindexed with each modification, and managed from the WPF interface. This feature is available with professional and enterprise licenses. Thank you for following this tutorial. See you soon on TIA Connect.